Psalm 128 verse 1 to 128 verse 6 through the Bible. Psalm 128. Theme: Home Sweet Home. Luther called this a marriage song. It describes a happy family life and then gives the invocation of the Lord's blessing. It is God's picture of a happy family, and notice its foundation. Blessed is every one that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. Psalm 128 verse 1. What is it that makes a family happy? What foundation must be laid? There are all kinds of conferences for the family, especially the young family. They are to adopt certain methods and adjust themselves to certain procedures. My friend, you can never have a happy home until the fear of the Lord is in that home, until the members of the family walk day by day in the ways of the Lord. This idea of working things out psychologically simply will not work. It reminds me of the man who, when asked how he had lived so long, said it was because he had lived an outdoor life. He explained that when he and his wife got married, they decided that every time they had a quarrel, he would go outside. So, he said, I have lived an outdoor life. Well, my friend, that is not the solution. There must be the fear of the Lord in the home. For thou shalt eat the labor of thine hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Psalm 128 verse 2. The husband works and provides for his family. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house, thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Psalm 128 verse 3. If there is a family altar, this is it. I do not like the present setup of many family altars where it is a hit-and-miss proposition. The family comes together in a hurry, a few verses of scripture are read, and then everyone starts out in a different direction. They're like the cowboy who mounted his horse and rode off in every direction. That seems to be the way the family altar is conducted in many instances. In this passage, the husband, wife, and children gather about the table. Behold, that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth the Lord. Psalm 128 verse 4. You cannot get away from the fact that unless there is that reverential fear of God and obedience to Him, there will not be a happy home. Children know if their parents love the Lord, and if they serve Him, and if they obey Him, and if He is important in their lives. There is no substitute for the godly life. You can go to all of the conferences you want to, but you will never have a happy home until your relationship with God is right. When you get rightly related to God, it will amaze you how many of your problems will fall into place and take care of themselves. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life. Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel. Psalm 128 verses 5 and 6. An interesting statement has been made in reference to this psalm, and I would like to pass it on to you. It says, before the fall, paradise was man's home. After the fall, the home was man's paradise. Home can be either paradise or the exact opposite of it. This is a wonderful little family psalm.